Welcome to JSA TV, the newsroom for tech and telecom professionals. I'm Jamie Scotto-Kataya of JSA, and here at International Telecoms Week 2017 in Chicago, joining me is Mr. Randy Minch. He's the president of Telamon. Randy, welcome to JSA TV.
Hi, Jamie. Thanks for having me.
It's such a pleasure to have you. And for our viewers who may not already know, Telamon, one of the largest distributors for technology companies, service providers, data centers. Can you explain a little bit more about your services and how they cater to your clients?
Yes, we're a $800 million U.S.-based, privately owned company. Been in business for about 35 years, so we have the scale that's required to do real and big projects for our clients. There's probably three trends that we're taking advantage of right now. The first one is large carriers and enterprises want to outsource the supply chain capabilities that we offer. So whether it's buying parts, warehousing parts, assembling, doing field installs, the scale of our company, we have about 450 technicians in the field. We've got 300,000 square feet of warehouse space. Probably run 10,000 SKUs through the system. We have the scale to help our customers. So that's primarily what we do with carriers. In addition, from an enterprise marketplace, we offer end-to-end solutions so they can do what they do as an enterprise, and they let us be experts for the supply chain and all the way to the installation of network elements.
And how do you assist the service providers here at ITW? I'm sure they're going to want to know.
Yeah, that's a great question. You know, our we enhance we expand the offering for our large carriers and service providers. So not only do we do an end-to-end solution, whether it's a small or a simple application like kitting, taking 20 or 30 different products and putting it into a kit and getting the exact quantities they need at a site, all the way to the other end of the spectrum. So we'll take those products, we'll assemble the cabinet, we'll use some proprietary shipping methods that we have to make sure it gets to the other end the way it's supposed to, even with red glove or white glove delivery if necessary. And then our team meets it there and installs it and kind of disappears, and the network then works. But beyond that, from a carrier perspective, we also help them from a balance sheet perspective. We're a privately owned company. We don't report on a quarterly basis, and so we'll buy those parts, we'll own them, and we'll warehouse them, and we'll deliver an invoice much closer to when they actually turn that network piece up. So it's more efficient financially for them, and for us, it's just part of how we run our business to help the carriers.
Yeah, I love that efficiency, that flexibility. What are the trends that you're seeing in the marketplace that are really driving the need for Telamon? Because you're certainly on a growth strategy here.
Yeah, in fact, the best trend that we're taking advantage of is when we first started in business 30 years ago. It was as much about doing really simple things that they outsourced to us, that kitting or just running warehouse operations. Today, the majority of our business is kind of on the other end of the spectrum. Whether it's that a new suite of services we're introducing called deployment-ready services, where we're assembling entire networks in our warehouse, testing that network through capabilities we have in our installation areas to ensure the network performs to the highest standards of one of the carriers, and then unhooking it from our network and putting it in the customer sites and turning it on. The carriers are appreciating that because we're not just doing that assembly work, but we're actually taking a router or a piece of telecom equipment from Sienna or Juniper, or we're taking a simple server from Dell or HP, and our engineers are actually loading the right software load onto each of those pieces of equipment, so the network operates to the specifications that we were given for that specific network. Wow. And when we do that, the advantage we bring is that end-to-end capability. For instance, we don't put the cabinet together and then require somebody's engineer to come in and do the rest of the work. We do the whole thing.
Soup to nuts.
Yes.
And customized. That's truly amazing, especially considering the volume that you guys are doing. It's incredible.
Yeah, thank you.
So what does the next year ahead look like for Telamon?
Oh, thank you for asking. Yeah, we're the next year is going to be a good year. We implemented several strategies over the last couple of years, and we're very excited about the progress we made. One of them was to expand the base of customers and to not just keep serving the clients we've had, but expand that roster of clients. And the way the year's shaping up right now, we'll probably end up with a third of our earnings coming from clients that we didn't have 2 years ago. The deployment ready rollout that I was discussing, in many ways, it's really just kind of putting into a package things we've done individually. It's much easier now to tell our clients how we do it in a total soup to nuts model like you just described. But with that as the base, we're adding on, especially in the white box area and in the data center and the server area, we're adding on capabilities, certifications, OEMs that we support, so that we can in the SDN marketplace, that nobody does it better than us.
Unbelievable. And I'm sure for our viewers out there listening in, they'd like to know, where can they go to find out more information?
Oh, thank you. It's our website's the first place to start, Telamon.com, or contact our headquarters in Indianapolis, or the account manager who's probably calling on you now. Thank you.
You have great account managers, that's for sure.
We think so.
So Telamon.com, go there for those phone numbers and emails as well. For your wonderful time and feedback with us, we really appreciate it, Randy. Thank you, and thank you, viewers, for tuning in to JSA TV. Happy networking.